Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a supplement that almost everyone in the fitness world knows and loves: creatine. But what if I told you that its most impressive benefits might not be for your biceps, but for your brain? That's right, we're going to explore the fascinating science-backed world of creatine and its powerful effects on cognitive function, memory, and mental energy. Stick around, because this could completely change how you think about this popular supplement. So, when you hear creatine, you probably picture bodybuilders and gym enthusiasts trying to get bigger and stronger. And for good reason. It's one of the most researched sports supplements on the planet, proven to boost muscle mass, strength, and exercise performance. But that's only half the story. To understand its other amazing benefits, we first need to understand what creatine actually does. Our bodies naturally produce creatine, and it plays a crucial role in our energy system. Think of your body's main energy currency as a molecule called ATP, or adenosine triphosphate. When your cells need energy, whether it's S for lifting a weight or thinking through a complex problem, ATP breaks down into ADP, or adenosine diphosphate, releasing a burst of energy. The problem is, our bodies have a very limited supply of ready-to-use ATP. It runs out in just a few seconds of intense effort. This is where creatine comes in. It gets converted into a high-energy molecule called phosphocreatine. Phosphocreatine acts like an energy reserve, swooping in to quickly donate its phosphate group back to ADP, regenerating it into ATP. This means you have more high-powered energy available on demand. In the gym, this translates to an extra rep or two. But here's the kicker. Your brain is an energy hog. The brain makes up only about 2% of your body weight, but it consumes a staggering 20% of your body's total energy. Every thought, every memory recall, every decision you make requires a massive amount of ATP. And just like your muscles during a workout, your brain can experience energy depletion when it's working hard. Have you ever felt that mental fog after a long, intense study session or a stressful day at work? That's your brain running low on fuel. This is where supplementing with creatine for cognitive function gets really exciting. By increasing the creatine stores in your brain, you're essentially upgrading its energy supply system. More creatine means faster ATP regeneration, which helps your brain maintain peak performance, especially during demanding mental tasks. It's like giving your brain a bigger, faster charging battery pack. So, what does the science say? Well, the research is incredibly promising. Multiple studies have shown that creatine supplementation can lead to significant improvements in various aspects of cognition. Let's start with working memory. This is your brain's scratch pad, the ability to hold and manipulate information for short periods, like remembering a phone number you just heard or solving a math problem in your head. Studies have found that creatine can enhance working memory, particularly in situations where the brain is under stress, like sleep deprivation. One landmark study took a group of healthy vegetarians who tend to have lower baseline creatine levels, since it's primarily found in meat and fish, and gave them creatine supplements. The results were astounding. The participants showed significant improvements in intelligence tests and working memory tasks compared to the placebo group. It wasn't just a small boost, it was a measurable enhancement in their cognitive processing power. Then there's processing speed. How quickly can your brain take in information and react to it? Creatine appears to help here too. By providing more readily available energy, it can speed up the neural processes that underlie our thoughts and reactions. This could mean quicker decision-making and sharper mental reflexes. But what about general intelligence and reasoning? The evidence here is also compelling. Some studies suggest that the increased brain energy from creatine allows for more efficient and robust neural activity, which can translate into better performance on complex reasoning tasks. Essentially, when your brain isn't struggling for energy, it has more resources to dedicate to higher-level thinking. This is especially true for tasks that are metabolically demanding for the brain. Another huge area of interest is mental fatigue. We've all been there. After hours of concentration, your brain just feels tired. You can't focus. Simple tasks become difficult, and you just want to shut down. Creatine has been shown to reduce this mental fatigue. In one study, participants who were sleep-deprived and then given creatine performed better on cognitive tasks and reported feeling less tired than those who took a placebo. By bolstering the brain's energy reserves, creatine helps it resist fatigue and maintain high function for longer periods. This has massive implications, not just for students or professionals in high-pressure jobs, but for everyone. Think about older adults. As we age, our brain's energy metabolism can become less efficient, which is linked to cognitive decline. Some research suggests that creatine could be a powerful tool in supporting brain health as we get older, helping to preserve cognitive function and memory. And it's not just for vegetarians or the elderly. Even for healthy young adults who eat meat, studies have shown cognitive benefits, especially under conditions of stress or when performing particularly challenging mental tasks. When your brain is pushed to its limits, having that extra creatine on board can make a real difference. So, how do you take it? The most common and well-researched form is creatine monohydrate. It's cheap, effective, and has an excellent safety profile. A standard dose for cognitive benefits is typically around 3 to 5 grams per day. Unlike for muscle building, where some people do a loading phase with higher doses, for brain benefits, a consistent daily dose is all you need. It does take some time for creatine levels to build up in the brain longer than in muscle, so consistency is key. You might need to take it for several weeks before you start noticing the full cognitive effects. And what about safety? Creatine is one of the most studied supplements in history, and the overwhelming consensus is that it is safe for long-term use in healthy individuals at recommended doses. The most common side effect is some water retention, primarily in the muscles, which might cause a slight increase in body weight. As always, it's a good idea to drink plenty of water, and if you have any pre-existing health conditions, especially related to your kidneys, it's best to consult with your doctor before starting any new supplement. To wrap things up, creatine is so much more than just a muscle builder. It's a powerful nootropic cognitive enhancer that works by fueling your brain's fundamental energy systems. By increasing your brain's ATP regeneration capacity, it can improve working memory, processing speed, and reduce mental fatigue, helping you think clearer and stay sharper, especially when your brain is under pressure. Whether you're a student pulling all-nighters, a professional with a demanding job, or just someone looking to keep your brain in top shape as you age, creatine is a safe, effective, and affordable supplement that is definitely worth considering. It's a perfect example of how sometimes the best tools for our minds can be found in the most unexpected places. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful and learned something new, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into health and science. Have you tried creatine for cognitive benefits? Let me know about your experience in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay curious and take care.